West Ham host Aston Villa on Tuesday 2nd. The Villains seem to have turned a slight corner, having not lost a match in 5. They are the underdogs there. They are playing on the road and against a team who are in 6th in the league. The only two things that could play in their favour is A, their new confidence from their recent form, and the fact that West Ham are not quite as strong as they are on the road. How confident are you to play the favourites West Ham to win? 1.95 Sky Bet.
Absolutely all over it. I'm very, very confident. I like West Ham a lot. I think they're doing some fantastic things up at Upton Park. It's a game I'm going to be at this weekend, this midweek actually. I'm going to be at West Ham v Aston Villa. And I've been at West Ham probably 3 or 4 times this season. I'm so confident with the manager. I actually tipped West Ham to get relegated this season, at the start of the season. How wrong I was. They're a side to me who are going places. They have a good manager, a good team ethic. They've got a great fan base. It's always a tough place to go, but under the lights at West Ham, it's even more daunting than any other week. Aston Villa, to me, they're unbeaten in 5, but really, who have they played? They played nobody. West Ham, for me, are unbeaten in their last 10 at home. I mean, they've some dodgy results to start the season, but the last few weeks they've held Man City, they've beaten Liverpool, they've beaten Southampton, they've beaten Chelsea. I mean, these are good results for them. Aston Villa not good on the road. West Ham, I think West Ham win this easy. They've got all their players back. I think Andy Carroll's is a loss for this game, but apart from that, they've got a full strength side to choose from. Valencia, Sacco, and they've got their main man back, Payet. I mean, he pulls all the strings for them. Aston Villa will not be able to live with this West Ham side. West Ham win this, and I think they win it well as well.
Well, Aston Villa did hold Man City to a draw. They've also, haven't they, held Leicester to a draw? And then the reverse match saw a 1-1 draw. I definitely think there's value to either put Aston Villa double chance, which is around 1.97, or even, I don't know, a bit of money on the draw there. I don't think Aston Villa has got enough to win this, but they just seem to hold teams to a draw. I'm just wondering if, they're going to follow suit, as has been the last 5 matches there, and actually hold West Ham to a draw.
Yeah, 5 draws in their last 10 games. I mean, but a lot of those results you've mentioned there, Natalie, have been at home. Away from home, they haven't been great. I mean, you look at, they got beat 3-1 by Sunderland, I think it was. They got beat 2-0 by Norwich. I mean, it's bad times for Aston Villa, and it may be they've left it a little bit too little, too late. I mean, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I think the biggest turning point for Aston Villa this season was when the fans turned to them at Wickham, when they famously confronted them, said, "You haven't performed. We were not happy with that." Since that confrontation, they're unbeaten. They had to do something. He dropped 2 key players. He dropped the goalkeeper. He dropped the captain. And since then, they've been found. But look at their results. They've drawn with Wickham, won against Crystal Palace, who were drastically out of form. The Leicester result was a good result. And then they beat Wickham, and then they drew with West Brom. West Ham are in a different league to these kind of sides, absolutely different league to these sides. And West Ham is a very, very hard place to go to. And under the lights, it's even more, like I say, it's even more frightening. I think West Ham win by more than 1 goal. I'm going to go for West Ham minus 1 goal here. I think they could put 2 or 3 past this Villa side, and I think Villa won't have any riposte for them. I think Villa come back to earth with a real bang in midweek, and I think West Ham win well.
All right. Because the other bet I was actually looking at as well was the under, whether to sort of skip the outright. I don't know. I'm just worried about that draw. You make a good point. Aston Villa now are on the road, but the under I was looking at, and that's 1.65 Sport. That is low. Seems to be the opinion of the bookies as well, though.
Yeah, I think it's a great call. 10 of the last 11 Aston Villa games have been under 2.5 goals. But the problem is for Aston Villa is that they haven't played at the calibre of West Ham. But West Ham's games usually produce a lot of goals. So that's the difference. But when you play under markets, you always need one side that's not going to contribute. And I don't think Aston Villa will contribute to the goal. So, yes, you could bring that in.
Yeah.
But I'll be much happier to back 2-0 or maybe 3-0 as a correct score.
All right, wonderful. So Nigel's going with West Ham there, -1, 2.73 Labrooks. Nigel, thank you for joining us.